Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty levels for Monday, 22nd May. This is the daily chart of Banknifty that I've opened, and on Friday, after getting a nice dip on this daily chart, we have seen a good recovery also came in, and we have closed at about 43,960. See, the all-time high level for Banknifty is here about 44,160. So from there we took some resistance, and this low is being held again and again in Banknifty. Low meaning this level of 43,530. So if this breaks, the market structure could change, like say we could get a deeper correction. So until this level breaks, right, the market is still bullish. There is a chance we can break out and go higher. We will see those levels in our 15-minute chart in a lower time frame. This is the 15-minute chart of Banknifty. See, on Friday we were expecting a dip. We did get the dip, but we kind of took support at this resistance line, and the low we made was 43,530, and then we got a pretty good recovery in the end. So what is important for Monday is to track these two trend lines. See, this black trend line which is there on the top and this bottom trend line. So on Monday, depending on how the US market closed, maybe we are expecting kind of a flat opening. So there is a possibility we could go take some resistance over here and come down to lower end of this level. And if this black trend line breaks, we could take support at this level, 43,500 and 43,450. So this entire zone, these two lines that are marked, right, I'll just mark it as a zone, is where we'll have, in case we slip, this is where we'll have to be careful, because multiple times we have bounced from here, 1, 2, and the same area has acted as resistance in the past. So this is the level that we'll have to watch out for. As mentioned earlier, if this level breaks, the market could be more bearish. See, as of now, how it looks like is a triangle is being formed, right? If I just mark only the triangle in Banknifty, it's like this. You're getting this type of account. Maybe if we break out of this, we can go higher. The first target is 41,160 and then 44,338. This is where again we might face some good resistance at 44,330. Or the other possibility is we could again come here, again come down to test this lower end of this black line, and then break out a proper ABCD kind of a pattern. So what will happen, we'll have to see, but the levels that we'll have to watch out for on Monday is this green zone that I've marked, where we can take some resistance in case we get a bigger dip. And there is some news regarding this note ban, right? No, not sure how the market will take that news and react. Definitely it's for an overall economy point of view, it is, see, maybe there might be good implications with it, but from an economic standpoint, it is kind of a negative news, right? When certain notes that we are using is being taken off. So if we in the morning itself get in reaction to some kind of a selling comes, like how it happened on Friday, watch out for support on this black line, because unless this is broken, it's not good to anticipate that this trend line will break. We have taken already support over here already thrice, 1, 2 on Friday, twice along this trend line and bounce. So the next time we come here, be careful. Like if we get a short trade, probably this place we can book profit. Later on in the day, if this trend line breaks, then we can try for some shorter trade until 44,450. That is with Banknifty. And just checking the Nifty daily chart, right? Even in Nifty we got a pretty bigger dip than Banknifty. This is the recent high that we made in Nifty, 18,469, and then we have come and taken support again along this level of 18,056. It was kind of obvious that we will come to fill this gap in my analysis, and even in this live trade that was there on Thursday and stuff, I was kind of reiterating that we could possibly come to fill down this gap over here. Even on Friday there was a small live analysis session that I did. So even there I mentioned that once this gap fills, we could get a bounce. So exactly after filling this gap, we kind of bounce. That's how even these gaps work. See, and in Nifty, in the 15-minute chart, right? Let me just go to the 15-minute chart for Nifty. See, we have made a new lower low and then we have bounced. So the overall structure is still on the downside. For now, the short-term trend, we made a low, we made a high, we made a lower low, we made a if we make a lower high, then we can even come and make a lower low over here. So in case we break this level 18,068, the next support is this area, that is 17,988. See, always when you have this type of price action, when the market is going up, you get this type of solid red candle and bounce up, the market will most likely come to retest this area. So this is the next level of support that I'm looking at in Nifty if this today's low breaks. And any trade on the upside would be if we kind of break out of this zone 18,250. We immediately have a very good resistance here, this 90 points around 40 points, 18,290, and then the levels on the upper side. So this is just a small plan in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So let's see what happens on Monday. We still maintain a bearish bias, but in case we get a strong closing above this trend line, right, there's a good chance we can go up. And if you just see what happened in the past, there was a nice trend line over here, right, during this May 5th, in the starting of the month. We were correcting, we came down, we were correcting, then when we broke out of this trend line, we went higher. So in case we get a strong closing above this trend line, not expecting a very big gap up, maybe a small gap down or a flat opening based on how the US market closed on Friday. It did close in red, so we'll have to see how the SGX Nifty reacts on Monday morning. So in case we get a strong closing above this, yes, we could go higher, but this trend line is something that we'll have to watch, and a trend line on this bottom side. Thank you.